Hello friends, I'm Gina from Craftbeat. A very happy Independence Day to everyone. Hope we are all safe. So today I'm here with as I promised, today I'm here with one easy DIY that we can do for our little ones. So I'll be making some DIY pattern papers very quickly and very easy. We all have white sheets at home, right? So I'll be teaching you simple techniques. You don't need any experience. We can use these simple white sheets and we can change them to something, some pattern papers that can be used for card making or anything. So I have these papers with me, but I'll not be using. I am using only white sheet so that I can show you how we can make these papers at home. Okay, so let's start. So there, I'll be teaching a few techniques. This is the first one. For this, we need one normal white sheet, little thick, not very thin, a bowl of water, plain normal water, some colors. I'm using acrylic colors. You can use watercolors or poster colors, and paintbrush. So I'll start. We'll be taking two or three colors of our choice. I am taking tricolor, orange, green and blue. I'll show you. Just touch surface of the water. Don't dip your brush into water. Your brush should not be dipping. Just have to touch surface of the water and you'll see beautiful patterns forming. Some ripples of colors are there. Now I'll be using blue color. Similarly, just touch surface of the water. The only trick here is, this is super simple and easy. Only trick here is, just make sure you don't dip your paintbrush into water and just touch surface of the water. Now I'm taking green color. See, this is how I've used three colors, orange, blue and green. Just touch surface of the water with your paintbrush. Don't dip it in water. This is the trick, only trick. Plain white paper. Just placing it on the surface. Don't dip it inside. Just place it and it will capture. It will take all the colors from water. See, in less than a minute, you have this marble technique on paper. I'll keep this for drying now. Just to show you how it comes out when it's dry. See, this is one. I made just half an hour back in one of my workshops. So this is how it takes. It depends. If you take dark colors, you get a darker pattern. If you choose light colors, you get light pattern. But whenever you want to use the paper as a background, maybe some greeting card or some bookmark, page marks, you can use this technique, simple technique. Go for light colors so that you can write a quote or you can use some embellishments or decorative items. So we are done with the first technique. Now the second one. For this I am using some leaves available in my house from the kitchen. So this is curry leaves, this is basil, any leaves that are available in the kitchen. Try to choose of different sizes. Okay, so plain white sheet. The only trick, color the color this side of the leaf, okay, so that you get the print of the veins. Any color you can choose. I'm taking orange color. Now simply press it, place it on the paper and press it. Now I'll be taking yellow color. Curry leaves. This is curry leaves. Again, the back side that the imprints are little clear. I'm painting it with yellow color. So here the combination, try to keep it dark as well as light. Don't go for all dark colors or all light colors. Always go for contrast to get a bright and vibrant background of the paper. These are really simple techniques. Place it on the paper, press it gently. Here, the yellow one. Now I'll be taking blue color. So I'm using the same leaf so that I get both yellow and blue. These are basic crafts, but they're really helpful when we run out of craft supplies for our little ones and we are, you know, just for some fun time and some inexpensive DIYs. Okay, so this is blue color using the same leaf, yellow and blue. Place it on the paper, press it gently, lift it. Because I use two colors, yellow and blue, see, you can see the blend of colors and how beautifully Just come out. I think there is some space. I'll do one more here. Now I'll be taking a small curry leaf. I think I'll go for green color or maybe red color. I'll take a red color because green is already there. So I'm choosing red color. Don't bother to clean your brush. Just use the same brush. Let the colors blend. You'll get a better output. And I place it here. Just using the same leaf. And we are done with the second technique. We'll leave it for drying. I'll be giving a finishing touch using a black marker or a black pen. I'll show you. Now, the third technique. This is again very simple. Just take a white crayon and draw. So now I'm drawing some shapes. Any shape you can draw of different sizes. Use white crayon. It won't be visible now, but once I'm done with the coloring part, you'll see. Okay, so I'm done. So I have some colors on my paint brush. I'm using the same brush. Just dip it in little water and start painting. Now I'm taking some yellow color. So in the top part of the page I've kept dark colors and then gradually with light colors. So you can see with the help of crayon I had drew some hearts of different sizes, and when you start painting it, the heart shape they pop up. They don't take colors. So I had just given a border line, and this is the third technique. I keep it for drying. And now the fourth one, again a plain sheet of paper. I'll be taking, you can take any bottle caps or bottle, anything that is available. I'm taking round shapes, anything you can take. And with these easily available materials, I leave the page white. I'm taking some yellow color. I'll dip this here in color. Just check whether it has taken color or not. Okay. With the help of this, I'll be making some circles. Need not be perfect because this has its own beauty. Its own beauty. You can make semicircles on the borders also. Now I'll be taking the bigger one. Similarly, make bigger circles. Now you can choose to color few of the circles and leave few blank. With simple materials available with us, we can do so much. See, so choose to color circles of different sizes. Again, leave few blank. can use different colors. I am taking only one color. I think I'm done. Okay, so we'll leave this also for drying. We'll leave this for drying. So this is how it looks. So now this one is dry. I'm using a pen. You can use a marker or anything. Just give a border line. You can leave it as it is also without giving border lines. Even this is dry. I'm not sure if it's visible. Can you see the hearts? We have some hearts here. So it is really beautiful. I don't know how much clear it is in the camera. So I've made hearts here. Now here what I was planning to do in this one, I will just be making smileys. Little bit here, and we are done. This is how. So I'll be showing you all the 4 papers that we did. Okay. So this is one. I have used the crayon for the imprints. You start drawing. Either you fill the shapes or you leave it blank. Then just with the help of your paint brush, I started painting it using good amount of water. I started with a dark shade and then gradually with a light shade. And you'll see the shape that we had drawn on the paper. They don't take colors and they pop up. So this is one way of using white crayons to make a pattern paper in less than a minute. This I have made with the help of the leaves, curry leaves, and the other basil leaf or whatever which is available in our kitchen. Just paint it, the back side of the leaf for the imprints. Try to use contrast colors, and I've given borderline with a pen. You can use a marker or a sketch pen or anything, or you can leave it as it is. Now this is the third one. With the help of bottle caps, I have taken two shapes, one bigger one and the one smaller one. With the help of two shapes, I have made circles. I've left few blank and filled some with color. With the help of a pen, I've just drawn smiley. This is the fourth one. This is the marble technique on paper. So these are the four pattern papers that we did today in less than 5 minutes. These can be used in making bookmarks, in making greeting cards, and lots more. School labels, anything can be, we can use these papers for.